How expensive is a trip to Zanzibar? Is it safe at all? And how do I get around? All your questions will be solved in this video. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy to have you all here, and today we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts you need to know before visiting Zanzibar. Zanzibar is a beautiful tropical island on the coast of Tanzania, but with these tips and tricks, your holidays will even be more amazing. Let's go! Number 1. Dress appropriately. Did you know that Zanzibar's population is mainly Muslim? Whenever you're on the hotel grounds, in your resort or on the beach, you can dress in your bikini or in shorter clothes, no problem. However, if you want to go exploring though, and visiting the towns or interacting with the people, you should dress a little bit more modestly. For women, this means cover your shoulders and knees. And men, put on a t-shirt or polo. This also helps you to avoid getting burned by the sun, because the African sun is super strong. Number 2, is Zanzibar safe? Yes, but as always, be cautious. As anywhere else on this planet, as a tourist, you're most likely to stand out from the crowd, and we don't want to attract unnecessary attention. You should leave your jewelry and branded clothes at home. For your valuables, it's best to bring some kind of pack-safe belt bag to keep them safe and hidden under your t-shirt. When the sun sets, most locals head home, and you should do the same. But there is one exception, which is the Forodani food market in the capital Stone Town. It's hustling and bustling. Just watch your belongings and enjoy the evening. During our visit in Zanzibar, we encountered so many friendly people. So just trust your gut feeling and don't do anything you wouldn't do at home, and always know where you're heading. Number 3, language. English is widely understood and spoken as it is taught in primary school. However, the local language is actually Swahili. You will be greeted with a friendly jumbo almost everywhere you go. So it's nice if you learn a few words of Swahili, and you will earn many smiles with that. Number 4, money. How do I pay? And maybe more importantly, how expensive is Zanzibar? The local currency here is Tanzania shilling, but people also use US dollars. My recommendation is bring US dollars. Better bring smaller bills, as you are expected to leave a tip with almost every person that you interact with. If you want to withdraw from a local ATM, ATMs are only to be found in the bigger cities. So withdrawing money is an option, but you will also get big bills. Again, this is not really helpful for the tipping culture. And now the big question, is Zanzibar expensive? The answer? It depends. Well, if you are staying in a resort and only are walking on the hotel grounds, going to the beach, and you have an all-inclusive stay, then you're most likely to not spend a lot of money. But my suggestion is go out, do some trips, interact with locals, and of course you need to bring a little bit more cash. For example, you're most likely to eat at touristy places, and one dish is around $10 to $15 per person. You can also, of course, eat at a food market, then the prices are $1 to $2. For the trips, they are usually not cheap if you book them from the hotel. I have a little hack for you, but more on that later. Number 5, transport. I would not recommend you to use rental cars. Apart from the daily fees you need to pay for gas, which is quite expensive in Zanzibar, the traffic is simply horrific. The roads are bumpy, and you're most likely to be held up by the police for a little extra fee. So you have 2 other options. You can take a dala, which is the local transport system. These are buses, and their final destination is written on the display above. So how it works is actually quite funny. You can get off and on wherever you like. You just signal it to the bus driver and they will drop you off. This is quite cool, but still it takes a lot of time. If you go by taxi, it takes you 1 hour. If you go by dala, it takes you 3. As you might have guessed it, we're already coming to my recommendation: take a taxi. They are safe, they are clean, the drivers are usually friendly. If you have found a good driver, exchange WhatsApp numbers and you can book him for the next time and call him directly. Number 6, mobile data. How are you going to contact someone if you don't have mobile data? So this is actually a really essential question. In advance, I downloaded an eSIM app called Airalo, and this worked really well when I was traveling Japan, but not in Zanzibar. So you better save your money. If you exit the airport, there is a little booth and these guys sell SIM cards here. It is not on the cheap side, but hey, this is the price you have to pay for internet. Number 7, avoid the beach boys. Have you ever wondered why so few people are chilling on the beach? They try to sell you everything from jewelry, tours, massages, kite surfing, everything you can imagine. And they unfortunately are quite persistent. But so are you. Just be consequent with your hapanas, which means no, no thank you, and then they will leave you in peace. If you're in the water and in the resort though, they will not come because most hotels also have guards and security. And now we're coming to the trips. Of course, you're visiting Zanzibar, you want to explore the island, and you should. You can go snorkeling with dolphins, swimming with turtles, exploring the historic old town of Zanzibar City, and cooking Swahili cuisine with locals. If you need more inspiration, check out my top 10 bucket list for Zanzibar and have an amazing time on the island. But how do you do this? So you can book a tour with the Beach Boys. They will approach you at the beach, but to be honest, you cannot be guaranteed to be safe. Maybe you're set up for a scam, you pay your money in advance and then the tour never happens, or the safety measures are quite sketchy. You have 2 legit options. The first is to book on one of these sites like getyourguide.com. You will know what the tour costs. You have reviews, you're most likely to have a great experience. You can also book at the hotel. And here comes the hack to halve the prices. First of all, we booked a normal tour at the hotel reception, but we got along so well with our driver that we decided to exchange WhatsApp numbers in the end. And for the rest of the holiday, we booked him directly and we got a price cut for all the trips for almost 50%. And what's even better, he was such a nice guy, we're having a great time, that in the end we got invited to his family's coconut plantage, and this was an unforgettable memory for itself. By the way, if you find this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you! Number 9. Food safety. As a Westerner traveling, unfortunately our stomachs are quite weak. I cannot actually tell you where the issue came from, but also other tourists had some problems with their digestive system. The food always seemed fresh and was super tasty. Maybe it was the bigger portions of deep fried food that I was not used to, bring medicine from home, or there is a natural remedy, the coconut. So coconut water, especially mixed with some fresh lime juice, works wonders for a troubled stomach. Number 10. Weather. There are 2 rainy seasons. The short rainy season from March to May and the larger rainy season from November to December, and this means heavy rain. So better come before or after. We visited Zanzibar in October. It was 30 degrees Celsius, beautiful weather, and I can only recommend you to elongate your summer in Zanzibar. And now a bonus tip. Bring water shoes. Of course, for snorkeling you will get your flippers, but apart from that, better wear your water shoes because there are sea urchins in the water. And they do not only sting, they are also poisonous, so it's quite dangerous and we just want to avoid that. And that's all for today. If you need more inspo, check out my other Zanzibar content or follow me along to some new cool destination. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and see you in the next video. Bye!